any callouts.
Got one on the left.
I don't know where I'm getting shot from. Oh, behind. Oh, he's on top of your building.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Savage here. Look, I was going through my comment section. I noticed there's a lot of basic questions for Modern Warfare Warzone. So I decided to come out with this video, which is going to cover 15 simple tips and tricks you guys need to know to get started in Warzone. And again, I pulled all of these from the questions I was getting in my comments, so I really hope these help you guys out. But look, guys, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the Wolf Pack today, follow us on Discord and over on Twitch. The link to those will be in the description below, and leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 600 likes. So tomorrow I have a special treat for you guys. In our Discord, we have a looking for group page, and 4 of our viewers met each other and got together using that LFG page, and they actually were able to pull off a W. So I'm really excited to post that video tomorrow and analyze that entire gameplay. Again, guys, join our Discord if you guys want to find other players that you can get some W's with. It's already happening, and it's happening fast. But guys, without further ado, let's dive into the video. All right, guys, tip number 1 is going to be always have a plan in your head. This is probably one of the most underutilized things by players that I see. Basically, a lot of players just jump right out and they start shooting at an enemy and they have no game plan to counter what happens if you get shot at. So basically, before I engage a target, what I do is quickly analyze the playing field, look at my mini map, make sure there's no red dots shooting in my area. I look to see if I'm close to cover. That way, if I shoot at the enemy and he shoots back, I have somewhere to go, and I make sure my teammates are nearby. That way, if I do shoot at this guy and something pops out, he's got a teammate that pops out of a window, he turns around and is an absolute beamer and starts shooting at me, I can 1, get to cover, I can 2, have my team close to me, and 3, I know that there's nobody around me. All right, tip number 2, kind of going off the first one, stay near some form of cover. Guys, a lot of people mistake cover and concealment. Concealment hides you from the enemy, but you can get shot through it, aka bushes, a lot of buildings, some trees, some vehicles. Start learning the map, start learning what you can sit next to and be protected by, and what you cannot sit next to and get shot through. Okay, guys, make sure you're near cover. Make sure you utilize cover more than you use concealment. Sometimes you're out in the open, you have nothing better to do than lay in a bush. I get that. If you're taking fire, kind of hide a little bit and move around. You can't really help a lot of situations, but if there's some form of hard cover next to you, guys, make sure you're utilizing it. Tip number 3, guys, always use your gas mask to your advantage. This is very underutilized by players in Warzone. I see it a lot in game. Basically, I'll be spectating a player. They have all 5 ticks on their gas mask. They're getting shot at by another enemy. They really have nowhere to go as far as what's available in the circle. So at that point, what you should do is work your way out of the circle, try to flank either around a hill, through a building, up on top of a building, whatever the case may be. Don't be afraid to go into the gas to get better positioning, guys. That's what the gas masks are for. All right, tip number 4 is gonna be about self-revive. Guys, I see it a lot. If you're self-reviving, there's a teammate near you safe, and he can get to you safely, let him finish you off. Do not waste the self-revive. Do not waste the money. You might need it later on. Now, guys, if you're down and you're self-reviving and you're not safe, there's people, bullets, tracers, everything going around you, and your teammate's gonna basically have to sacrifice his life to try to come save you, then go ahead and ixnay that. Use your judgment, guys. Don't let your teammate die for the res, but if you're safe behind cover, if he's safe to get to you, of course, save the money, save the self-revive, and get the res off, and let them finish you off. All right, guys, tip number 5 is going to be don't get tunnel vision. This is a pet peeve of mine when I'm playing with teammates who love to get tunnel vision. A lot of people be like, oh shit, I see a blip, I'm gonna go for it. And they completely ignore the minimap, which means they forget where their teammates are at. They forget that their teammates aren't even following them. They ignore all shots going on around them, and they just zone in on one guy like a German Shepherd, and they attack. And you know what usually happens if you get tunnel visioned? You get shot by his other 2, 3, or 4 teammates, right? Or another team, or you get run over by a car. You got to be aware of the surroundings. Back to tip 1, guys, analyze the entire situation. All right, guys, speaking of pet peeves of mine, tip number 6 is live ping enemies. Guys, even if you're a solo player, live ping your enemies. It's for you and for your teammates. If you live ping an enemy, your teammates instantly know, I need to shoot this guy. What that does is, 1, it tells them where they're at, right? 2, now you have your entire squad shooting at one target, which means if you all hit half your shots, he's going to get annihilated within a split second. And 3, live ping is basically a wall hack for 5 to 10 seconds, right? You live ping a guy, you can actually see where he's walking, you can see if he's going up the stairs, if he's going below it. You can even shoot him through walls sometimes. I've utilized it plenty of times. It's gotten me a lot of kills where people probably like, he's hacking. So guys, make sure you're live pinging your teammates. If you don't have a keybind on your controller for pinging, make sure you get one. All right, guys, tip number 7 is going to be stick together. Guys, I know we get egotistical sometimes, and we see a guy and we want to challenge him. We want to get that fight. We want to get that win because we're a better player. But look, if you start chasing people and your teammates are not following you because they know it's a stupid idea, you should probably back off. make sure you and your teammates aren't holding pockets. Make sure you're relatively close together, so if one of you gets in a fight, the others can help. I see too many times some squad mates are looting, some guys are buying, some guys are just, you know, shooting at another target that's way far away and they have no business shooting at them at all. All they're doing is revealing their position. It's a terrible thing to do, guys. Make sure you're staying together. Tip number 8 is going to be get better at your call outs, guys. Look, you know, do call outs. Be like enemy southwest, enemy to the 280, guy 17, or even ping an area and be like, guys, there's a dude on this roof, blue mark. And that'll instantly adjust your teammates' focus to blue mark because it's what you called out. Utilize your pings, guys, at all costs. Even if it's not a live ping, make sure you're just pinging an area that you think an enemy might be at, so your teammates can already be focused on it should somebody pop out and fight. Look, a lot of you guys are like, hey guys, over here, over there, over everywhere. That does nothing. That does nothing but piss off your teammates. It confuses the hell out of you guys. Don't say it, guys. There's a lot of you in here right now that say that, right? There's a lot of you guys. Don't say over there. Give landmarks. Guys, there's a dude at a 2-story barn building. Guys, there's an enemy on blue mark. Guys, there's an enemy 284. Guys, here's a live ping. You know, you can just practice your call outs, get better with them, get more efficient with them. That way you guys can react faster. The name of this game isn't who the best shot is. Trust me. The name of this game is which team can react faster and do the best play and the best teamwork. Teamwork wins in Warzone. There's no argument about that. All right, guys, tip number 9, and we've talked about this before, is spend your money as much as possible. If you guys are sitting on a wallet, you guys are sitting on a fat stack, there's no reason, because if you die, guess what? That money's useless except you give it to the enemy. There's no reason to be saving up for anything. Now, guys, if you don't need anything, if you've got your self-res, if you got your UAV, if you've got your gas mask, if you got your plates, if you got your armor stashes and your ammo stashes, then fine, you've got everything. But I would recommend spamming the shit out of some UAVs and spending that money, get an advanced UAV in the air and roll out with it. Guys, you can never have enough. So guys, if your squad's sitting on money, combine it together, get as many UAVs up in the air as you can. That way, one, even if you can't get an advanced UAV, you have 2 UAVs up in the air, which extends the life of the original. All right, guys, for tip number 10, disable your auto parachute. Now, this will screw you guys a little bit in the beginning, for sure. It's going to take you guys a lot of practice to hitting the space bar, hitting the X button at the right time so where you don't break your legs. But the concept behind disabling your auto parachute is if you're hot dropping, let's say hangars, if you're going to hangars, and you have auto parachute, it's going to automatically deploy at a certain height, right? Unfortunately for you, if you're using auto parachute, guess what? The enemies around you, most of them have it disabled. So they're going to actually hit the ground faster instead of floating there trying to navigate, right? So guys, disable your auto parachute, practice pulling out the very last second, get on the ground, get your loot fast and slay out. All right, guys, for tip number 11, and I talk about this and preach this on stream all the time, complete contracts. Guys, there's a method to this game. This game wasn't designed just to run, loot and shoot at all. This game was designed to keep you busy, keep the momentum going. If you guys stay in an area for too long, you're gonna get third party, you're gonna get fourth party, people are gonna collapse on you because you're in a hot area. If you're consistently moving around through the map, doing contracts, doing this, doing that, not only are you clearing areas and getting more kills, but you're not staying in a place too long. So basically when you get the kill, you guys get out and the third party Johns over there, they're like, oh shit, we heard shooting over here, let's go find them. But by the time they get to where you were at, you're already gone doing the next contract, right? Also, guys, don't be afraid to do flag contracts. A lot of your pro gamers are like, don't do flags. It tells you what the next circle is. Do as many as you can, get the position, get the money. And guys, there's nothing wrong with letting people know where you're at. I love doing flags because if a team pushes me, I'm already ready for it. Basically, I'm baiting out my own flag. Utilize the flag objectives, guys. It is an amazing tool that is completely misunderstood. But not only that, guys, contracts force you to fight. A lot of people are like, Savage, you know, I'm not really that good. I get a couple wins, but I only get like 3 or 4 kills. Well, guys, if you're doing contracts, you're forcing more fights, which in turn is practice, which in turn will make you a better player. Make sure you're doing that, guys. And also, of course, contracts give you money. You guys can keep UAVs in the air and move around the map freely. And right now, Savage, everyone runs Ghost. Shut up. Shut your mouth. No, they don't. No, they do not. Between the amount of people that get bought back, amount of people that come back from the gulag, and the amount of people that just are, you know, just have no idea what they're doing, and they're not using a ghost class, or they haven't gotten their ghost class yet, dude, you can, I see about half the lobby at all times on UAV. All right, guys, tip number 12 is going to be slide canceling. You see me do this religiously if you guys watch my stream. Make sure you guys are practicing slide canceling. And guys, if you don't know how to slide cancel, there's actually a movement tutorial on my channel. Make sure you guys check that out. But slide canceling does 3 things. It helps you move around the map efficiently and quickly. It is your fastest way to move around the map, minus vehicles, of course. Also, this helps you guys avoid getting shot at. If there's a sniper tracking you and you're just slide canceling, going back and forth, and slide canceling, going back and forth, It makes it harder for snipers and anyone else to predict your movement to get the headshot they need. And lastly, guys, when you're rounding and clearing buildings, slide cancel through the buildings. I love doing this. You fly through and round the corner faster than the enemy can see. Basically, it happens on your screen and it's delayed on there. It's just the way the game's designed. The game has desync, which means what they see is a little bit behind what you see. So utilize this little kind of exploit to your advantage. You're clearing buildings, guys, slide in the front door, look both ways, and then roll out. Slide more corners. If you know there's a guy sitting on the right side, slide and go ahead and turn and get some shots off on him. All right, guys, tip number 13, just like slide cancel, make sure you guys are utilizing drop shot. You know, when you're ADS and you're aiming at a person, you have that head in their crosshair, guess what happens? If they drop shot, they go down. It's going to take your brain a second to realize that, shit, I can't see them. Let me lower my weapon. Oh, shit, there they are. Basically, drop shotting puts you below their view. So you surprise the enemy. It takes them a few seconds to register what's going on. Then they have to transition to the ground and it hinders their vision from seeing you. However, be careful with drop shotting because when you do drop shot, it makes it a lot easier for the enemy to get a headshot. So you kind of have a little bit of a trade-off. Make sure if you drop shot, you're ready to go. I usually use this as a last resort. If my armor's broken and I'm just like, shit, I'll drop shot because I think I'm dead anyway. And then I usually can outplay the situation. Guys, tip number 14 is going to be a team tip. Focus shooting one target at the same time. Guys, stop fighting your teammates for kills. Who cares if Joe Blow's dropping 20 kills and you're only dropping 3? Happens to me all the time. I'd rather get the win and have a shit ton of damage than fight my own teammates for the kills. You have enough people in the lobby to worry about fighting. The last thing you need to do is be fighting your 3 teammates for kills. Put yourself in a position where you're all trying to get your own kill, and next thing you know, you're dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, because you're not focused fighting. Because when you get that 1 or 2 knocks, now what? It's a 4v3, 4v2, they're outnumbered, and they're going to be having 1 or 2 people going for the reses, which means not many people will be shooting at you guys. You guys can now get together, push the enemy, and wipe them off the map. And lastly, guys, tip number 15 is don't rage. I am guilty of this daily, bro. Look, I'm speaking from experience. You guys watch my live streams. I'm a rager. I'm a rager. Okay, I'm a passionate gamer. So look, what happens when you rage? Your blood pressure spikes. Your judgment is hindered because you're so full of rage. You're just like, screw it. And what happens? You go into the YOLO mode. You're like, I'm full sending. Screw these guys. I'm over this game. I'm going in. Guys, try, and this is funny because I am guilty of it, so I'm kind of hypocritical, but because I know this is a tip, and even if I'm not using it, I'm going to give it to you guys. Try to remain calm. If you need a 5-minute break, go get a 5-minute break, hang out. This game is supposed to be fun, but if you're a competitive player, or even if you're a casual player, you guys know this game is very, very irritating and very, very rage inducing. So guys, if you start to snap a little bit, just take a break, step away, go get some food, go drink some water, hydrate, whatever you have to do, and then come back to the game. There's no sense in playing a game that you're mad at. 1, it's not fun, and 2, you're gonna be making bad plays. Guys, it's not my job to sit here and show you guys 30 and 40 kill gameplay. That's not what this channel is about. My job is to rationalize different things for you guys to do. That way you can keep it in the back of your head. That way when you're playing, you can be like, oh shit, Savage said if I need to sit next to cover, maybe I should sit next to cover. I wanna be the voice in the back of your guys' head, telling you guys different strategies and keeping you guys focused and aware of what's going on the map. And guys, look, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for the support on the channel. I never thought that this series would take off the way it has, honestly. I always thought that people approach this game with the same mindset that I have, with a tactical mindset. I didn't realize my way of thinking is so abnormal. This is how I approach every game when it comes to chess, when it comes to, you know, Fallout, when it comes to Battlefield, when it comes to any game, I always approach it from a tactical sense. Maybe it's because of training I've had throughout my life, or maybe it's just because I've been playing games for so long, I've just developed that. I'm not sure what it is, but guys, I want to make sure you guys approach this game with a tactical awareness as well. Guys, at the end of the day, raw skill will definitely increase your chance of getting wins and getting better at the game. However, when you're trying to develop that raw skill on the thumbsticks or on the mouse and keyboard, you know, it does take time to practice. It does take time to get better at the game. And of course, during that time, you want to still be able to get wins. So that's why I love bringing you guys this whole different look on a game, this whole different tactical approach. That way you can still get the W, you can still get some kills while you're practicing, while you're trying to improve your aim, while you're trying to improve your accuracy, and while you're trying to improve your decision making. Guys, this is a whole different concept. This is a whole different way to look at games. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some practice, but I promise you guys just keep with the series. If you guys just keep watching, you know, the different situations that I throw you guys in, it will become almost a sixth sense. And again, this whole video was stemmed from questions in the comment section. If you guys have any comments at all or any questions, please make sure you drop it in the comment section so I can, you know, grab videos like this and put them out there for you guys. To some of you guys, y'all might be looking at this video like, damn, this is pretty basic. But remember, not everybody thinks like we do. We think this is common knowledge. We think that throwing 3 UAVs up, getting an advanced UAV is common knowledge. But there's a lot of people in my comment section that had no idea about that, right? That's why I'm putting out videos like this. It's not for everybody. It's for the guys who are getting into battle royales for the first time or getting into Warzone for the first time. Again, not everybody's been playing this game for almost an entire year. Some people are just now getting into it. So guys, help each other out, help each other grow. Let's get this community really solid and popping. And yeah, let's get some W's, guys. But guys, look, I want everyone to feel like a community on this channel. That's why I went ahead and created a new Discord for everybody to come in and find a group and meet people and play with people and get some W's. And like I said in the beginning of the video, we're actually posting our first ever LFG W. Basically, 4 guys got together on our Discord. They found each other, they teamed up, and they were able to pull off the W. And I loved watching the gameplay, and I'm so excited to post it tomorrow. I want to see more of this, guys. If you guys team up with other people from our community, please make sure you guys are sending me that video on our Discord page. Guys, we have several LFG pages, so make sure you guys are in our Discord if you guys are trying to find some other people to play with. You guys want to meet other gamers. It's a great experience. I really want to make this a community more than anything. I really want people to start meeting each other and getting W's and practicing what we're sitting here preaching and learning from with each other and growing off of that. It really made my day seeing people get a W using the tips and teaming up together from our Discord to pull it off. That was absolutely solid, and I'm very excited to post this video. But guys, like I always say, it's very important to learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others. Guys, even though you're watching these videos, that's awesome, but I want you guys to think about the mistakes when you die. Guys, with season 5 upon us and the map changing and train being thrown in and stadium being opened up and new ground loot, the game has changed drastically and we're finally starting to get grasp of the new meta. If you guys want me to come out with build videos, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want me to come out with some more tips and tricks videos like these, let me know in the comment section below. And again, this video was definitely a more simplistic, more basic, more beginner type video. So you intermediate players out there, guys who've been playing this game since season 2, you guys already know these tips. But despite knowing the tips, a lot of people, even though you know it, you don't practice it daily. You forget to slide cancel, you forget to B hop, you forget to do this, you forget to do that. So just make sure I'm in the back of your head cheering you guys on to do the right thing. And also, guys, hopefully in the next week we'll get a Bruin nerf and some other weapon balancing. I'm not sure why they didn't just balance the weapons when the season 5 update came out. That was a pretty lazy move on Activision's part. All we got was a train and a new stadium. But it is what it is. Activision's never had the best of ideas, but hopefully season 5 can shake back for us all quickly. Guys, also follow me over on Twitch. We've been playing with viewers regularly. We played with viewers the other day and we got 3 W's and it was amazing. Had a great time. We played for 8.5 hours. We ran through probably 12 or 14 teams. It was an absolute blast. I'm definitely doing that again today. So if you guys are watching this video today, make sure you come over to my Twitch stream. We'll be playing with viewers today. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have forgotten. Make sure you click the like button. Let's get this video to 600 likes. And that's kind of all I got for you. So y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone. Yo guys, Savage here. Thank you guys for stopping in and watching the video. I know this is kind of different from our analyzation videos, but my last tips and tricks videos did so well. I felt like people actually wanted to learn, different aspects of the game, because not everybody knows about slide canceling. Not everybody knows about cover versus concealment. Not everybody knows these tactics that a lot of us just think is a normal thing. So guys, again, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button to get this video to 600 likes, and check out one of these past tips and tricks videos if you guys are interested in that. Y'all have a good one and good luck out there.